Linette. To the scoreboard.
Welcome back to Guangzhou and the first round of this WTA 250 event. We've got the number one seed, Linette from Poland, in action on centre court against Burrage from Great Britain. And Burrage, the outsider, the world number 85, have taken the first set off Linette in a tie-break 7-6, having won the tie-break relatively easily. She took the tie-break by 7 points to 3 after a first set in which Linette lost serve first game of the match. She broke back in the sixth game for 3 games all. A couple of lost serves again towards the end of that first set, but then Burrage winning the set, looking extremely confident in that tie-break, taking it 7 games to 3, but now in a little bit of trouble in the opening game of the second set. 15-40 on her serve. She serves now, backhand from Linette. That's a backhand from Burrage, which is stretched. Linette will go backhand down the line. That should be a winner. Burrage is able to get the ball back. Good scrambling from the Brit. She now plays a backhand cross-court to Linette's forehand. That goes cross-court again. Backhand from Burrage. Linette goes right behind the baseline, cross-court forehand. That's a forehand error from the pole into the net. 30-41 break point saved by the Brit. She's faced 4 break points in the match so far, 5 now with that saved, 3 of them broken twice by the pole in the first set. Now facing 30-40. All blue dress. Burrage is having a little word with the umpire here about something, perhaps being given a little bit of a caution related to the shot clock or the serve clock, but 30-40 now. Burrage serves, backhand from Linette, which goes cross-court, backhand from Burrage, cross-court, break point down the Brit, and then Linette hits a backhand winner. She gets a break. She gets the break at the start of the second set to lead by 1 game to love. The world number 27 from Poland, the number 1 seed here in the Galaxy Holding Group Guangzhou Open. It's sort of 8:30 in the evening in Guangzhou in China. A rather sparse crowd enjoying a match which has been going on now for almost an hour. Burrage winning the first set, and exactly an hour played the first set on the tie-break 7-6. We've been playing actually now for 71 minutes, and it's Linette who's broken Burrage in the opening game of the second set. Burrage's record when she's in the past year, when she's won the first set against a higher ranked player, she's gone on to win 9 times out of 2, including the last 7 in a row from Nottingham earlier this year, including in the first round match in the US Open, straight sets win over Anna Blinkova, the world number 38 from Russia. But she hasn't lost since winning the first set against a higher ranked player, since against Sara Errani from Italy in a qualifier on the clay in Madrid earlier this year. In contrast, Linette, the number 1 seed here, who is sitting down. There seems to be some kind of injury timeout taken by Burrage, who's arranging some kind of ankle support now. The umpire's coming down to take a look at her. They shouldn't obviously be sitting down. 1 love down in the opening set. She's also having a quick look at the court. Maybe there's a little bit of rain in the air in Guangzhou in China, so they're drying down the court a little bit, perhaps to allow any passing rain showers to disperse. We're talking about Linette's record, having lost the opening set against lower ranked players. She's 2-8, so 1-2, lost 8, just 20% in the past year in such matches. Her last victory coming in the Australian Open earlier this year, round of 64 against Annette Kontaveit. Of course, that event, the Australian Open, saw Linette go all the way through to the semi-finals. By far her best career performance, where she lost to Aryna Sabalenka 7-6, 6-2. The umpire is still out on the court, drying it for various reasons. Not sure what the weather forecast is over in Guangzhou. We might have a very quick look at that. Burrage Burrage just toweling herself down on this, not actually a changeover, just having a very quick look. It's 29 degrees centigrade or so there at the moment, with a humidity of 75%. No chance of rain as far as I can tell this evening over in Guangzhou, so it's perhaps just a little bit of dampness, a few insects, perhaps nocturnal insects, enjoying the Chinese evening, coming down and disturbing the court there. But Linette will be eventually about to serve a break-up in this second set, having broken Burrage the first game of this second set to 30. She's at the far end now, Linette. Blue sun visor, unnecessary perhaps under the lights in the evening. And Burrage now has taken quite a long time to be ready for the serve. It's quite a long time since we played a point here. And it's in fact Burrage has something wrong with her hair that's being seen to by one of the line judges there. Not exactly what it is there. She's got some rather spectacular earrings. So perhaps the earring was caught somewhere. She blows out her cheeks, offers an apology to both the crowd, the rather sparse crowd in Guangzhou, and Linette at the other side of the net. And Linette now serves. Opening point of the second game, serves down the middle. Burrage gets a backhand now. Forehand, good-looking shot from Linette. She'll come into the net, play the volley. Then Burrage, an excellent pass. Linette not able to get away that volley at the net, and Burrage was there to play the pass. Love 15. Not the fantastic volley that Linette, the number one seed, would have wanted here. Love 15. One love with a break in the opening of the second set, having lost the first, Linette, and now she's love 30 because, no, she's 15 all, sorry, Burrage was long with the forehand return after the Linette serve, so 15 all, serving to the juice court Linette, gold necklace around her neck, serves. That's right on the service line. A backhand from Burrage, centre of the court. Both players. It's been a very rather baseline dominated game for most of the match. Now it's a forehand from Linette cross court. Forehand from Burrage goes to Linette backhand. That's into the net. 15-30. Opportunity swing point here for Burrage, who got Linette 15-30 in the actually opening game of the match. Went on to take a break. She got a 15-30 in another service game and was not able to break, and 15-30 in a number of service games, Burrage. So she has been making inroads into Linette's serve in this match, but when she's had 15-30, she's broken about half the time she's had that score, and now we are back at 30 all because Linette, a service winner from the POL, getting ready to serve. Right-handed serves to the Linette, the Burrage backhand now. Backhand from Burrage cross court with the Linette forehand. She's moving side to side the pole, and then Burrage, a forehand error. Opportunity to go cross court for the winner. She mishit the forehand. That's into the tram lines, and Linette has a point to secure her break, validate her break, 40-30. Moving pretty quickly the pole. Linette 40-30 serves into the net. First serve, her first serve percentage in the match. Linette 86%. You cannot complain about that. And when she's got her first serve in, she's won 58% of the points. She serves again. This is the second serve, and that's a second serve winner because Burrage can only net the forehand. Linette confirms a break. She leads by 2 games to love here in the beginning of the second set in Guangzhou. Linette, number one seed, as we said, if she gets through to the second round, she'll place the winner of Saville against Friedman. Masarova is a number 5 seed in her sort of quarter of the draw. She opened up today with a victory against Bandel from the Ukraine, 7-5, 6-2. So Burrage now, important service game, love 2 down. Serving from the near side, she serves into the net. First serve into the net from Burrage, whose first serve percentage about 67%, so she's got sort of 2 of 3 in. She gets her second serve in, but then hits a backhand error into the net and is not looking particularly happy, the Brit. The umpire nods just to confirm that the service was an error. So love 2. Burrage serves down the middle. Backhand return from Linette. That's going to land long. And Burrage gets the opening point of this third game in the second set, leading 15-love. 2 sets, 2 games to love down the Brit. Burrage now, 15-love, serves. That's right on the service line. Forehand now from Burrage. That's an error into the net. Linette got the return back in. I think it perhaps surprised Burrage because her service was right on the line. She perhaps thought it may be going to be called out. Linette was able to get the ball back in play. Then Burrage forehand error, and we are 15 all. Burrage with strapping on her ankle, which seems to be bothering her. Strapping on both ankles by the look of it. The Brit. Burrage serves now. Forehand from the left. Forehand from Burrage cross court. Backhand from Linette goes to Burrage. Stretch back as she gets it over the net. Slice from Linette, who comes in and then is passed by Burrage. That has been a rather productive shot for the 24-year-old Brit on a number of occasions, being able to pass Linette as she comes into the net. Burrage, as we said, world number 85. That's her highest ever ranking. Her career high. Reached the second round in the US Open, which was her last tournament. We're heading out here to China, to Guangzhou. 30-15. She serves. Backhand from the left. Backhand from Burrage cross court. That is into the net. 30 all. And from 30 all on her serve in this match, Burrage, just having a quick look at the stats. She's held serve once when she's been 30 all and been broken once when she's been 30 all. That first serve was long. She's going to really want to improve her first serve percentage, Burrage here. She serves again, backhand from the left, down the centre of the court, the back of the line now, backhand from there. She's got momentum in this rally, you suspect, playing big backhands. That goes, crosses the net, back again to the net. Now forehand from Burrage. This is a long rally, but Burrage there goes long, and we have another break point for Linette. She's generated 7 break points in this match. She's been able to convert 3 of them for 3 breaks. And has an opportunity here now to go a double break up in the second set. 30-40, Burrage set. That's a good first serve in. Now she hits a forehand cross court to the net forehand. Forehand again from Burrage. That shot was right on the baseline. She plays a backhand slice now. Backhand from Burrage goes cross court. That is a bad unforced error from the Brit. And Linette now goes up 3 games to love in the second set here, having lost the first set, the number 1 seed from Poland, 7 games to 6. Earlier today, we saw victories for the Russian Schneider, Masarov, the number 5 seed from Spain, Fruhvirtova, the number 6 seed from the Czech Republic, lost to Thorsen. Fruhvirtova has some terrible form recently. The number 7 seed, Minnen from Belgium, she won. Harriet Dart, victory against another lady who's been in pretty terrible form, Julia Niemeyer of Germany. Dart getting that win 6-3, 6-2, and here we could be going for the first match of the day to take into a decider, because Linette now 3 games to love up in this second set, having lost the first set to Judy Burrage from Great Britain by 7 games to 6 on the tiebreak, 7-3 in the tiebreak to Burrage, who was dominant in that tiebreak. Here on centre court in Guangzhou, of course, a city in Guangdong province in South China, not so far away, of course, from Hong Kong and Shenzhen and Macau, that kind of steamy area in South China. Not quite so steamy this evening, 70% plus humidity. It's sort of 8:45 in the evening now in Guangzhou, described as a sprawling port city northwest of Hong Kong on the Pearl River. Absolutely superb. Not a huge number of people choosing to spend their Monday evenings watching first round WTA tennis action. But with 20 minutes played in this second set, Linette leads by 3 games to love. She's serving now to consolidate the double break and take, one suspects, a pretty solid take into this second set, and she wins the first point of that relatively easily. Burrage this year in deciding sets, if of course it goes that way, 11-10, so she has a winning record in deciding sets, but 3-8, 3 wins, 8 defeats, when she's won the first set and then taken to a decider, including losing her last 2 such matches. Linette, 15 love, 3-0. Burrage, big circular earrings, crouched down to receive the serve. Backhand out from Burrage. She hit that hard, but she hit that too hard, I think. It was wide into the tram lines. 30 love, 111 km/h serve from the POL, and the POL's record in deciding sets recently is 12-8, so a winning record in deciding sets. So she's lost her last 2. Her defeat in the US Open to Jem Brady in the round of 64, and similarly in Cincinnati against the qualifier Ann Lee of the US. 30 love now, Linette. 3 love up. She serves backhand from Burrage straight into the net. 40 love. Linette doing extremely well in this set, having lost the first set on tiebreaker, a first set that saw a large number of breaks. Linette broke Burrage twice, Burrage broke Linette twice, but in this set it has very much been one-way traffic for the POL, who now leads 40 love, 3 love. She serves now. Backhand from Burrage cross-court, backhand from Linette. That's into the tram line, so Burrage on the board in this 4th game of the second set, but trailing 3 games to love. The Brit, who has a 1 love record against Linette. She actually had a positive, perhaps surprisingly positive head-to-head against Linette coming into this match. Now she plays a backhand cross-court, which tries to wrong foot the POL. Forehand from Burrage, now goes to Linette, forehand. Burrage again with the forehand, backhand from Linette cross-court. Backhand from Burrage down. That was a good-looking shot. She's moving the POL. She herself is being moved across the court, and then Linette has an open court to hit a backhand winner. And Linette takes a game, 4 games to love here in this second set, and looking pretty impressive at the moment. The POL, though, it's, well, you have to say it's some unforced errors in many ways are what's giving the POL the advantage here in this second set. Love 4, Burrage serves. That's long. She does not look happy with that call, and she thinks about challenging it. So I'm not sure exactly whether she has the right to challenge this. But there's a second serve now. I don't think she can challenge it. Forehand, backhand from Linette. And then Burrage miss-hits a 4 backhand cross-court. And to be honest with you, she is at the moment rather struggling. Down, love 4, love 15 in this set, having won the first set. 7-6 on the tiebreaker. Excellent tiebreak, but here she is, I think it's fair to say, struggling. Love 15 all there though for Burrage. She won that point. 15 all. Burrage serving. Linette goes cross-court, and that's a winner from the pole, so 15-30, and she is increasingly moving in such a way, Linette, that looks like a deciding set is pretty much a formality, and if we have a deciding set, which as we said is likely to be a formality, you suspect it will be one which the pole will be strong favourites heading into. Burrage preparing to serve now, 15-30 down. Love 40 down in this match. The rally's going at the moment. Unfortunately, I've temporarily lost my stream, so I will just continue suggesting what may happen, and what may have certainly happened is that Linette has hit another winner, and Burrage now 15-40 down in what can only be described as a little bit of trouble. 15-40 down to go 3 breaks down in this second set. And given the stream has stopped, I will temporarily stop. Thank you very much for joining, though maybe we may have the picture coming back, so it's, if we have, the 2P players will be sitting down because Linette broke Burrage again to 15, and she's going to serve for what would be a bagel set. But for the moment, I will stop. Thank you very much.